Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for August 11th, 2026. The character at the Defect and the modifiers at draft the custom starting deck of cards. Control Chaos start with FrozenEye at the start of your turn. Add 10 random cards to the bottom of your draw pile. And Midas, enemies drop 200% more gold, but you can no longer smith the rest sides. So with Control Chaos, that does mean that all the cards I get from the draft deck will be one-time use. It's unlikely I'll reshuffle. I see Nick here doing really well again with 14-13. Congratulations. No other Puma names in top 20. Alright, let's see what draft deck I can come up with here. Okay, so Tempest I will take just because there's a chance I might get Aggregate, and that might be really nice with Control Chaos. So let's grab the Tempest here, double energy, cool-headed Melter. Okay, if I'm going for Aggregate, then double energy is also really nice. Okay, I do need an attack card. Let's take Sweeping Beam, a defensive card like Charged Battery. Hologram might be interesting. Let's grab that. Genetic Algorithm on floor 1. That's not bad. Go for the Ice Recursion. I already have this. Actually, wait. Am I going for collector bonuses? I guess there's no good reason not to, right? So I could take a second charge battery. Let's do it. Boot sequence will also help with turn 1. Another Tempest might be a little too much, but let's take it. Okay, I would need a good attack card because so far I just have the Sweeping Beam. So maybe Sunder is a good idea here. I don't think I like any of these. I'm not sure if I like the Fusion either, though, but... Who's my final boss here? It is the Guardian. Okay. Let's take the Auto Shield just for the Guardian. Let's take another Sunder. Doom and Gloom might allow me to get Overkill off the way early. Beam Cell, Reinforced Body. Reinforced Body is a good defensive card. And another Charged Battery. Okay, I am worried I accidentally drafted way too many way too many defensive cards and not enough attack. So I just have the Sunders, Sweeping Beam, and Doom and Gloom as attack cards. And the rest is pretty much... Well, I guess the Tempest count as attack cards too, but they're skills. So a fight against the Gruminob might be a challenge. I see a 3-lead path on the left or right. Yeah, basically they merge here. After that, I'll get 2 question mark rooms. Getting here on the left gives me 4 early question mark rooms. Yeah, that's a good path. So 6 question mark rooms total on Act 1. That's not bad. Alright, so here Sunder is actually really nice. Should I do double energy first? Yeah, why not? I can then do Sunder... Actually, yeah, I guess the double energy was not really necessary. I'm left with 3 more energy, but it's fine. Ears under... Oh, I'm weakened. Right. Let's do Charge Battery 1, 2, and Tempest. There's no reason to lose HP if I don't have to. And I think the Orb should be good. Oh, and then I have to play Genetic Algorithm as much as I can. Right, I have to remember to do that. Yep. Alright, Recycle Doom and Gloom number 2. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent attack card. Just really need that Aggregate. Here I got my first Curse for a bunch of gold. And here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's gain even more gold. And here I got a shop. Good thing I have so much gold. It is still early enough for another Genetic Algorithm to be possibly useful. I will definitely take a Sunder for potential collector bonus there. Let's also grab a Cold Snap. Do I want any of the relics? Not really. I mean, Handle is not horrible. Nunchaku would help with energy. I think I'll grab the Nunchaku. The problem is if I get... It's going to be hard to get a collector bonus on the Genetic Algorithm. But having 2 of them might be really good early on, right? Fine, let's grab it. Let's also grab a Turbo, and that's it. Okay, I think it was not too bad of a shop. Here I got the Jawworm. Let's start off with Boot Sequence. Sweeping Beam will give me a Genetic Algorithm, which I don't mind playing. Okay, and that actually allows me to be fully defended. Beautiful. Alright, here I'm not being attacked. Let's do double energy, Sunder. Ooh, actually, wait. When is the next Genetic Algorithm coming up? Not soon, so let me not actually play that because I don't want to accidentally kill with the Lightning Orbs. Instead, I would like to get a chance to play the other Genetic Algorithm. Here I can do Auto Shields. If I do Cold Snap, no, that's not going to be enough to kill. It allows me to almost be fully defended, and then here I can play the Genetic Algorithm. Beautiful. Okay, got a Power Potion, Streamline, go for the Ice Rebound. Don't have any of these. I think Streamline would be a good attack card. So is the Rebound. I think Rebound will mostly allow me to put something good back. This is a problem, right? Because for the Gruminob, I don't have much. I don't think I have a chance of perfecting this one unless I get a buffer from a Power Potion, which seems unlikely. Sweeping will give me a buffer, which I can't really play. But I have another Sunder next turn. Let's do Rebound the Sweeping Beam. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. And I'm going to be weakened next turn too. I don't even know if it makes sense. Even if I get a buffer here, right? Wait, so I can actually defend with the Charge Battery and Genetic Algorithm this turn, but the next turn, I do have Reinforced Body. Who knows? Maybe I can pull it off. Alright, let's do Charge Battery, then Genetic Algorithm. Could do Tempest. Sweeping Beam would only deal 4 damage. No, and then I won't be able to play the Reinforced Body, so let's do this. But then I'm going to be vulnerable. 30 incoming. Yeah, there's... Oh, 28. No, there's nothing I can do. If I do double energy... Okay, this will be 42. And then next turn, I'm still in trouble, though, right? Yeah, I just don't think I have enough damage, so I'm not sure if I should give the enemy even more strength. So, hang on. So reinforced body, I need 36. This would be... A 5 energy one would be 35, so that's actually not enough. So I can't do charge battery, but that's giving the enemy extra strength. With the extra energy next turn, the Tempest might be good. I think I have to risk it. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. Yeah, I have another 42 incoming. That's insane. What if I do... Let's see if I had a double energy here. What if I do Turbo? Then Tempest is going to evoke... hang on. Going to generate one orb. Evoke, keep 3 at the end, so that's 9 damage, and evoke 6, right? The 2 plus 5. No, I think it's... Wait, hang on. Let me just calculate it. So I have 7 energy. 1 energy is going to be on this orb slot, and then it's going to evoke... It's going to leave 3 energy at in the end, so it's just going to evoke it 3 times. So it's going to be 24 plus 9, so 33. Not even close. Why do I think it would be way more damage? Can I bring back... I could bring back a turbo, so I think that would be another 16. I'm just too lazy to calculate it. Let's just do it. Let's bring back another turbo, and then do Tempest. I don't think... Actually... Okay, I must have miscalculated something, because that was enough to perfect. Beautiful. Get meal ticket when we enter a shop. Heal 15 HP. Ball lightning, barrage, beam cell. Should I do ball lightning? Interesting. Barrage with the Tempest is not bad, if only I had more strength. I think I'd take a ball lightning. That's a solid attack card. Right? Here I got the Lice. Let's do... I did not play the other genetic algorithm there. That's fine. Let's do Doom and Gloom here. Wait, so... wait, both of them buff, right? I do have a Lightning Orb, but can I try to get overkill here? It might be difficult. Yeah, actually, I think with the Lightning Orb it's going to be impossible. Yeah, I think it's going to be impossible. Alright, in that case... Yeah, in that case, I think I can wait because the Lightning Orb will kill in 2 turns. Did I play both genetic algorithms already? I did. Yeah, fine. Alright, here I got an energy potion, Stag, White Noise, Hell World. Stag might be good. White Noise might be slightly better. Let's take it. And then here... I guess I'll try to go for curses. So let's take my second curse here. Okay. And then going left for the 2 more elite path. Alright, here I got Mobbing. When we climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works to spend any gold at a shop. Okay. And here I got Potion Belt. Pick up, gain 2 potion slots. That's very nice. Alright, Sentries, boot sequence is enough for turn 1. Let's do double energy boot sequence Sunder this guy. Wait, do I have another Sunder next turn? I do. That'll be enough, 48. Yeah, that'll be enough to get rid of this guy. And then White Noise gives me Creative AI. Okay, that might be interesting. Okay, so the Sunder is enough to get rid of this guy. Can I defend against 10, though? Genetic Algorithm is sadly not quite enough. Sweeping Me will give me another Sunder. That's not enough either. I think I'm close, but I don't have quite enough. Let's first get rid of this guy with the Sunder. Okay. So then, if I do Cold Snap, I think... No, see, I do have an energy potion. So I think if I do Cold Snap, genetic... Oh, I got energy from the Nunchaku. Beautiful. And then do Electrodynamics. It should evoke the... No, it does not evoke... Okay, I have to drink the energy potion to be able to play Sweep Beam and then evoke the Frost Orb with the Ball Lightning. Alright, fine. Okay. And then Electrodynamics is enough to get rid of this guy next turn. And do I have another genetic algorithm coming up next turn? I do, so let's wait for that. Okay. And there is genetic algorithm. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one too. Got Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, a Fear Potion, and another hologram for a potential collector bonus. Let's take that. Alright, here I got the Slaver. Let's start off with a Doom and Gloom, Charge Battery, and Boot Sequence. Okay. And then here, Sunder is not quite enough. Actually, I can do Ball Lightning and then Sunder. That is enough. Beautiful. Got a Weakness Potion, Meteor Strike. I will probably go for Popper, right? Let's take another hologram. I think that's my 3rd. And then here's Spike Slime and Looter. Let's do... Should I rebound the Doom and Gloom? It's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Okay. Although the enemy's not vulnerable anymore next turn. So the Doom and Gloom is not enough to get rid of this guy. But I can do Turbo. Let's do Genetic Algorithm, Doom and Gloom 1. And wait, oh man, the Lightning Orb might kill. I would like to play in Genetic Algorithm next turn, so I think I'll accept a little bit of damage here. Actually, no damage. Yeah, I can do another Genetic Algorithm here. Awesome. Alright, got my gold back, the Fragment, Hello World, Auto Shield. As much as I like another Auto Shield, I think the Fragment might be really good for this deck, because I do have a lot of orbs. Not as many Frost Orbs as I like. Alright, here let's plan ahead. I definitely want to play the Defragment. There's also 2 Genetic Algorithms coming up next turn, and then if I don't draw any extra cards... This is the turn I'll wake it up with Turbo and then Thunder, and then I have a hologram afterwards. That's not a bad idea. So let's do the Fragment, Charge Battery, and wait. Okay. here, let's do the genetic algorithms and then another charge battery. Maybe I should have considered saving the genetic algorithm to bring back with hologram. And then here, let's do turbo white noise for a loop. Okay. Then do cold snap, ball lightning, and sunder. All right. So I do have a hologram here. I also have double energy and a rebound, and I could draw a tempest. I have a boot sequence as well. That's gonna be actually, yeah, I can do double energy. Then is there anything better in terms of defense? What if I get a charge battery? If I do 2 charge batteries, that's 14 plus 3. That's not enough. With the hologram, it would be enough though, because then I can rebound a charge battery. Because next turn, actually next turn I have a hologram too. I think I should be fine. Actually, the hologram alone is not going to be enough, right? Unless I can also trigger the Tempest or throw a weakness potion, that would work too. So yeah, I think I'll do charge. Should I rebound the charge battery? That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's rebound the charge battery. All right, and then hologram another charge battery. That also will give me lots of energy for next turn for those Tempests. Okay. All right, so here... so wait, let me recalculate this again. If I do Tempest, I'll evoke 4 times 9, so 36 plus another 12. That's 48. 1 short. I'd be 1 short, right? Yeah, if I didn't miscalculate, I'll be 1 short. Wait, I didn't miscalculate, right? This will be 5 energy, so I'll evoke 2 plus 2. Yeah, no, I think I didn't miscalculate. Alright, in that case, yeah, let's just defend. I think I should be fine. So if I do charge battery, hologram the charge battery again, I'll be fully defended here. Okay, and then I can still do a Tempest. Or should I do Doom and Gloom? No, let's do Tempest here. Because I'm not being attacked next turn. And then this way I'll deal 24 damage in 2 turns. Oh, actually with the loop I deal even more damage. Oh, yeah, fine. Perfect this one against Singbo. When adding cards into deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead, as well as a colorless push and a... Wait, is that my 3rd or 4th hologram? It is my 4th hologram. Alright, I gotta collect more stuff of that. Good. Alright, here I have to heal for no good reason. And then here I got the Guardian. Okay, let me plan ahead because I do need some... Actually, next turn I have auto shields. If I can transform this turn, I don't think I can though. Let's do White Noise Defragment. That's nice. I should be able to transform next turn though, right? So let's do... Should I do Doom and Gloom? So that'll be 15, and then I have the Sunder next turn. That'll be 24, right? Without the weakness. Yeah, I think that should be enough. And then the turn after, I have a genetic algorithm, and then turn after that, I have the hologram. So yeah, I think if I just do Doom and Gloom, that should be fine. Okay. And then, yeah, here, anything into hologram? No. Let's just do Sunder. Wait, why was I weakened? Did I have... Oh, I had to doubt. Okay, well, good thing I miscalculated. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, the Sunder is still enough. We're all right. Okay, that was a close one. All right. And then here, genetic algorithm is enough. Let's also do a defragment and then a charge battery for extra energy. Okay. 16. I do have a hologram that might not be enough. Let's do double energy. Could draw a cold snap. That might be good. I think I have to hologram the boot sequence, right? That's the best. What about auto shields? That does slightly... It gives me slightly more block. Not quite enough. And what about next turn? Because I could rebound that auto shield. No, next turn I do have another hologram. All right. So I think I have to hologram... Oh, actually, no, I can't hologram the auto shield because I did get blocked with the hologram. So I can't do hologram. So what about a reinforced body? Yeah, that might be the safest choice here. I could even rebound that. Yeah. Let's rebound the reinforced body. I think I just missed the fact that I had discarded a reinforced body. Okay. So here I have the reinforced body in case I need to defend. That's 14 plus 5. That's not actually quite enough. Can I hologram? Don't have a turbo yet. Charge battery hologram. I would like to play the cold snap, but then I don't think I can fully defend. So I think I'll just do reinforced body here. Yeah, let's play it safe. Okay. Alright, here I'm not being attacked. There is a genetic algorithm, which I don't think I need. Let's do ball lightning and sunder. Unfortunately, I'm going to transform here. I should have looked ahead. I do have an equilibrium and then another equilibrium after that. I guess that should be fine. I was hoping to get another hologram. Alright, so here's an equilibrium. I can even do a ball lightning to... Should I do Hello World? I can do it next... Should I do it now? I can do ball lightning now. Let's do it now because I have enough block here. Okay. I do electrodynamics. It does evoke the Dark Orb faster. So equilibrium is 13. I need 16. I don't have a Frost Orb. And then this only gives me 1 deck, so that's 14. That's not quite enough either. So I think... What about Scrape? Scrape would give me a Claw. That's not necessary. What about next turn? Next turn I might be in trouble, right? There's a chill coming up if I play the Scrape. But I can't, right? So even with... I have to throw the weakness potion, right? And then even with that equilibrium alone... What do I do next turn? Actually, I do have the Tempest next turn. Here, let's do Loop. Because then I can evoke the Dark Orb. That would be enough to transform. Yeah, 76. Almost gets me overkill there, too. So let's do Claw, Beam Cell, and next turn I have the Chills. That might be enough. Should I do Fusion? That might be slightly better. Yeah, that would give me energy. I think I'll do Fusion here. Okay. And then I can do Rip and Tear is not enough. Well, Rip and Tear together with the Orbs is almost enough. And then I think the extra energy should be fine here. Especially with the Loop. Yeah, I can just do the Chills. Alright, beautiful. Perfect this one. Did require a little bit of thinking and also got a weakness potion to help. Here, I'll take the max HP. I will go for Popper. The deck is doing really well so far. And then here, I think I'll take the Sacred Bark. Double the effectiveness of potions. Frozen Core would be interesting. I do fill up my orb slots very quickly, though. So I don't think it'll be very useful long term. Unless I had like an Inserter or at least one Capacitor in my deck. Alright, 2 lead paths. I can only hit these two to get the 2 lead paths. They merge here, of course, with 1 more question mark room afterwards. I guess they really merge here. So 2 more question mark rooms after that. Getting here from the left, from the middle, gives me 1, 2 early question mark rooms in the shop. On the right side, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Okay, and I had 6 on Act 1 too, right? So that's 12 total. Don't need much to get Mr. Machine now. Alright, here, let's do double energy, Doom and Gloom. I think I'll just do charge battery. Wait, no, not charge battery. Charge battery and a reinforced body. That way I can keep the boot sequence to bring it back with a hologram if I need to. Alright, here let's do turbo. White noise gives me echo form, which is very nice. Here I think I'll bring back that. Actually, do I need... I think a charge battery... Oh, no, charge battery was not enough. Should have brought back the boot sequence, would have allowed me to defend more. Alright, here I can double plate Genetic Algorithm. That's beautiful. And then let's do Sunder. I think I'll let the Dark Orb grow a little longer. Still have another Genetic Algorithm, right? When is that showing up? Okay, 2 more turns. Alright, now I'll bring back the boot sequence. And I guess I can do Charge Battery here. Alright, no need to play anything else. I think I'll just wait for Dark Orb to grow. Okay. And then here, double play the Defragment. Good. And then do Charge Battery and Hologram. I don't know. Charge Battery again, sure. Okay. I'm going to be weakened next turn. Here, let's double play the Genetic Algorithm. It's very nice to have the Echo form, right? And then I can do Sunder, and Tempest is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Storm, Steam Beer, Sweeping Beam. I will take the Sweeping Beam just because I already have a copy of it. And then here I got my 3rd Curse Shame, as well as the Oddly Smooth Stones. So I should come with 1 Dexterity. That's very nice. Here I definitely want to fight these guys. Don't have a lot of AoE damage. Other than the Sweeping Beam, I just picked up the upgraded Sweeping Beam. I think I'll just do Boot Sequence, Sweeping Beam, and then Hologram the Sweeping Beam. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage with vulnerability, right? And then I can't play the Sweeping Beam if I Hologram it again. Let's just do Tempest here. Okay. Alright, so here I'm losing some decks. There's a Genetic Algorithm that is almost enough to kill. Actually, Ball Lightning... Yeah, I think I'll do Ball Lightning here, then White Noise for a Storm. And then the other Genetic Algorithm is going to take a while to show up, so I am not sure if I'll... Actually, I think I'll kill in 2 turns, so I don't think I can get to the other Genetic Algorithm there, right? Yeah, I can't. I don't have... Well, hang on. If I do Sweeping Beam... then do Charge Batteries... I would get the 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I think I would get the Genetic Algorithm next turn. I will take 6 damage here, but I think that's fine, because I can play the Genetic Algorithm. Beautiful. And that's Hologram, any attack card here. Awesome. Alright, perfect. Not perfected, but did well here. We got a Red Mask, got the Starvage combo to play 1 weak to all enemies. That's very nice. A Distilled Chaos Potion and Capacitor is tempting. Especially because I don't have any of the others. So let's take the Capacitor. Okay. Alright, Looter and the Mugger here. Sunder is only 36. That's a shame. Let's do Boot Sequence. I still think I will do the Sunder just because it does a lot of damage. Okay. Alright, 20. Here, let's do Sweeping Beam. Hologram the Sweeping Beam? Or I can do... Let's do Cold Snap and then Hologram, because that way I'll defend for slightly more. Okay. Yeah, it was 6 versus 4. Yeah, I guess it's not that big of a difference, but it's fine. Here, let's do Double Energy, Charge Battery, Hologram... What? Another Cold Snap? Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then let's do Cold Snap here, and I don't think I'll do Capacitor because I do want to evoke the Dark Orb. Okay. And then here I just need to deal 30 damage. I did not play my genetic algorithms. That's a shame. Let's rebound the ball lightning, then do genetic algorithm. And then where's my next genetic algorithm? No, I'm not going to be able to play it because it's going to try to escape. There's no way I can draw to it. No. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, no troubles here. We got my gold bag, equilibrium, claw, charge battery. Didn't I have enough charge batteries? No, I have only 3. Let's grab a 4th one. Beautiful. Alright, sorry about that. I reloaded to not waste any time. Okay, so here, let's continue this way. Ooh, Necronomicus would be amazing. No, I get Enchiridion. At the start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 for that turn. That's not bad either. I'll take it. Okay. And then here, unfortunately, I have to heal for no good reason again. Alright. Yeah, I got the Slavers. Okay, do I want the Capacitor? I think it was like a few days ago where somebody commented that if I hadn't played a Capacitor, I would have been able to break something. Yeah, if I don't have, I guess I have a Tempest, but I'm not even sure if I need a Capacitor here. Well, first of all, there's nothing I can do to defend on turn 1, right? If I played this Chaos card, it will play a Tempest, Auto Shield, and Sweeping Beam. Auto Shield would be 11 or 12 plus 11, 23. That would be enough. So I think if I do this Chaos, and it'll also give me a bunch of Lightning Ores, which would be nice. Oh, right, and then with Sacred Bark, I'm playing a lot of cards. Okay, that was... Alright, wow. That was good. Okay. I'm happy with that. And so now with the boot sequence, I am fully defended, right? Beautiful. So let's do the Fragment. What? I could do Capacitor, Tempest. Let's do Creative AI, Capacitor. I think I'll do Rebound, Cold Snap, and then Tempest. Okay, beautiful. Alright, let's see if that'll be enough to break this one. Okay, so 19. I did get a buffer. Let's definitely do Genetic Algorithm. No, let's do Sunder first. Wait, but then they'll kill the enemies too quickly, although the next Genetic Algorithm is going to take too long to show up. Alright, fine. So let's do Sunder here, then do Genetic Algorithm, and then, yeah, the orbs are enough to kill here. Alright, fine. Got a War Paint. Before I take that, let's first grab a 3rd Sweeping Beam or a 3rd Doom and Gloom. If I had more energy, I think a 3rd Doom and Gloom would be pretty good, but no, let's grab a 3rd Sweeping Beam, and then War Paint and pick up, upgrade 2 random skills. That's a boot sequence and one of the holograms upgraded. Okay. And then I'm going on the right to get to the next elite and have a bunch of question mark rooms on the way. Alright, so can I get another curse out of this? Swift Strike, Core Search, don't want any of those. Normality, I mean, I would hate to have that curse, but I might have to. Yeah, fine, let's take the 4th curse here. Okay, so I just need one. Wait, hang on, let me just double check. I have the Doubt, Normality, Parasite, Shame. Yeah, so I just need one more curse. Okay. Alright, here I got Strawberry. I'm pick up ratio actually by 7. I start off with, I had 75 HP, right? Max HP. Okay, alright, fine. So if I get to 90, that would give me the well-fed modifier. 15 incoming, boot sequence. Oh, right, because it got upgraded. Let's do Creative AI first. I think I'll do boot sequence, accept the 1 damage, and just play a Sunder here. Okay. Here I have 21. Luckily I have Genetic Algorithm. Let's do double energy, Genetic Algorithm, Sweeping Beam. Okay. Let me check when the next Genetic Algorithm is coming up. Yeah, it's coming up soon. I should have considered... do I have a good defensive card? No. I guess... I don't know. I could have... you know what? It's not too late. Let's rebound the auto shield, because that way I'll have a little bit of block next turn in case I get attacked. Okay, I'm not being attacked. That's fine. I'm not going to do the Sunder here, because I do want to get to the Genetic Algorithm next turn. Although, yeah, Sunder would kill. Let's do Ball Lightning, because that will make it easier to kill next turn once I play the Genetic Algorithm. Yeah, so let's do that. It's only 16, man. That Genetic Algorithm is losing its edge there. Let's do Hologram, and I don't have a Cold Snap. Can I kill with something here? 1 energy. Let's do Ball Lightning. I think that should be enough with the... No, that is not enough. Yeah, 1 short. It's fine. 1 orb short, and I'm losing 1 HP. 1 HP loss, I think it's acceptable. Alright. Okay, got a Blessing of the Forge, Melter, Cold Snap, Heat Sinks. Cold Snap is the only card I already have a copy of, and I also don't mind more Frost Orbs. Here I got an Echo Form, which makes the Genetic Algorithms much more powerful. Let's do... If I do Sunder... I mean, I guess I can, right? Yeah, fine, let's do Sunder and the boot sequence. That allows me to almost be fully defended. Again, only losing 1 HP. Okay. Then here with the Echo Form, let's double play the Genetic Algorithm. Beautiful. Then double energy becomes useless. Anything I need to hologram? No, let's just do Doom and Gloom. Oh, this should be a great time to try to get Overkill out of the way, right? Yeah, let's get the Dark Orb up front and waste a little bit of time to get Overkill. Anything I need to hologram? I could hologram another hologram. No, I think I'll do... let's do the Charge Batteries twice, and then... actually, I just realized Sunder twice would have been enough. I forgot about the Echo Form. Yeah, I could have Sundered twice. That would have been enough to get rid of this guy. It's fine. So yeah, I think I'll let the Dark Orb grow, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. I was also thinking maybe of trying to get combo out of the way, but I think let's just finish it with overkill. Thanks to 3 loops, it actually didn't take too long. Alright, so I got overkill out of the way, aggregate. There's finally an aggregate. As much as I like my 4th sweeping beam, let's grab an aggregate because that, I think, might make a big difference. And then here I have to heal back to full. Alright. And then final lead here, I got the Gremlin Leader with the Bias Ignition turn 1. I do have Genetic Algorithm. I probably should play it. Let's start with the Doom and Gloom first. Almost enough to get rid of the minions, right? Not quite. What if I upgrade it? Yeah, just to be safe, let's upgrade it, then do Doom and Gloom. That gets rid of both, both minions. Then do Genetic Algorithm, Bias Ignition, and Tempest. Okay. All right. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here. Anything I need to hologram? Not really. I think I'll do Charge Battery, Rebound, the Ball Lightning. Okay. Could have done hologram. Actually, I didn't have anything to hologram here. Alright, still not being attacked. That's good. Can I get rid of the minions or do I have to use the Dark Orb? I might have to use the Dark Orb, right? Let's do... Can I hologram anything useful? Doom and Gloom again? Yeah, actually, if I hologram the Doom and Gloom, then I'm guaranteed to get rid of both minions and still have a Dark Orb. Alright, and then let's do Ball Lightning. Okay. Don't need much to kill this guy now, right? Yeah, I don't need to play the Agate. Let's do Charge Battery, Cold Snap, and then the Orb next turn. Wait, no, the Orb is not yet enough. The Dark Orb would be enough, which I can do with the Sweeping Beam. Awesome. Okay, perfecting everything so far. I'm very happy with that. Did not get any of my genetic algorithms played here, but hopefully that's fine. We got a Bottle Lightning. First, let's grab second boot sequence. I'm not sure if I want to collect most on the boot sequence, but I can't really take the other. I mean, it would help me on turn 1. Let's take the boot sequence, and then Bottle Lightning on pickup. Choose a skill set. Come with this card in hand. Ideally, it would be something with card draw, because I don't have any card draw on turn 1, but I also don't have any card draw cards at all. Should I do the hologram? I don't think I need more block on turn 1. I already have 2 boot sequences on turn 1. So now with the extra energy, Tempest is also interesting, especially if I can't get it upgraded, right? Fine. I think I will do the Tempest because I basically have like 25 block on turn 1. So I can... Oh, there's a membership card. I have to take it. Let's take it. 50% discount on all products, which means I can afford everything. So let's grab the Akabika. Your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. I am not yet sure about Capacitor. I actually don't have a copy of any of these. A little disappointing. Wait, what did I bottle? I did bottle Tempest. With the bottle Tempest, Capacitor is not the worst. Let's take it. Kind of want to grab everything here, right? Let's do Steam Barrier, Chaos, FTL, Blizzard. Actually, the Blizzard was probably not really necessary. Yeah, hopefully that's fine. In terms of potions, also grab a weak potion. That might help. Okay. And then here, let's heal back up to full. All right. Okay, 2 Capacitor, or 1 Capacitor in the beginning here. Let's do Capacitor. Sunder is 40 damage. It's pretty good with Akabiko. Sweeping Beam. Next turn I do have Genetic Algorithm, so I think I should be fine there. I would like to draw extra cards, do I? It doesn't really matter. No, I don't think I need the Sweeping Beam. Let's just do Sunder. Okay. Alright, 18. That's what Genetic Algorithm is for. Anything into hologram. I could do double energy, Genetic Algorithm. Then hologram, a Sweeping Beam, and... that only gives me Cold Snap. That's still fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a Frost Orb here. Okay. And then 14. Yeah, I can just do the charge batteries, and there's no reason to play anything else, so at least that way I don't have to deal with the normality. Alright, luckily I'm not being attacked here. And next turn I have the holograms. That should be fine. Do I want to do Sweeping Beams? I'll get a Shame that way. I'm not sure if I want that. No, I think I'll do Defragment, White Noise for an Echo Form. That's really nice. Then Cold Snap. I won't have energy to bring back anything useful with the hologram, right? So I don't know. I don't think I'll do the Sweeping. Let's save the holograms for later. All right, not being attacked here. Still good. Should I do something with the Dark Orb? Next turn I have Genetic Algorithm, right? I think that should be fine. I think double playing the Doom and Gloom for 2 Dark Orbs is not a bad idea. I can even hologram. How about a Cold Snap? Yeah, let's do that, because then I'll have 12 block from the Frost Orbs. That's not too bad. Okay. 27. I mean, I don't need to double play Genetic Algorithm. I think I'll do not Ball Lightning either, right? Should I do Doom and Gloom? Next turn I have Reinforced Body and Aggregate, so I think double playing the Doom and Gloom is not a bad idea. Let's do it. Okay. Then do Genetic Algorithm. Alright. So I have a bunch of Dark Orbs. 21 incoming. FTL will bring me a Chaos, which I don't really need, but I might as well play that. Let's do that twice, then do Aggregate. Yeah, the reinforced body is plenty. Blizzard only deals 6 damage. So let's do Chaos, evoke one of the Dark Orbs. It's another Dark Orb. Alright, fine. Let's do Blizzard, Sunder, and reinforced body. A little worried that I don't have as many Dark Orbs anymore. I do still have some good potions, so hopefully that'll be enough. Luckily, I'm not being attacked here. That's good. There's a Turbo. I could double play. I think double playing the Sunder is not a bad idea. There's also an All for 1 next turn, which might be good. Yeah, let's double play the Sunder. That will force a transformation next turn. And then let's do Turbo. Should I do Capacitor and Tempest? It's not a bad idea. Let's do Capacitor and Tempest. Okay. And weaken next turn. Am I hoping that with the Dark Orbs, I'll be able to deal a good amount of damage? Alright, so double play the All for 1 I don't think is necessary. Double play the White Noise might be interesting. Alright, Storm and the Fragment. Okay. Then do All for 1. Oh, I sort of thought I had more zero-cost cards. I barely have any. That's actually hugely disappointing. There's no reason to play the Turbo. Uh-oh. I do have a Seek and Stack next turn. The Stack, actually, I only have 40 cards in my discard pile, so the Stack might not be enough. And I'm going to be vulnerable too, right? Yeah, 54 incoming. I do have Go for the Ice. I could also play the Stack twice. So Go for the Ice will bring it down to a quarter of 27 is 2040. Yeah, I think that should be enough, right? So I don't need to double play any of these. Should I double play the Seek? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let's see if I have an Aggregate. It's an uncommon card, right? Yeah, I don't have an Aggregate. What else do I want to get then? I don't know, another Stack. Rebound. That's interesting because then I can rebound the Stack for next turn too. Yeah, let's do that. And then, I don't know, I can grab a Chill, I guess, if I want to. Sure. Alright, so let's Go for the Ice and then rebound the Stack. Okay. And then do... Actually, Recursion is better than the Chill. Let's do Recursion first and then a Chill. Okay. And then here I still have that Stack. Beautiful. And I have a Buffer. That's nice. Let's actually double play the Buffer first, then do the Stack. Okay. Might as well do Force Field. And just need to evoke the Dark Orb. Okay. This actually went really well. Yeah. Could have gone much worse for sure. Alright, perfect this one. Fear Potion. I already have 2 of them. Fission Machine Learning, Hyper Beam. Let's take the Max HP instead. And then here, Nuclear Battery is interesting. I think Black Star might be better, though. Yeah, let's take it. At least an additional relic when defeated. So I don't have extra energy, but this should make I Like Shiny, well, easier to get at least. Time Eater at the end. We got 1, 2, only 2 leads, unfortunately. So if I go left and stick left, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. If I turn right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And if I start right and then keep right, I'll also get 4. Okay, so lots of 4 question mark room path. If I go left, I'll get 2 rest sites. If I turn right, I'll get 1 rest site. And if I go in the middle, I still get 1 rest site. Yeah, that would be nice to have a shop. But, oh wow. I could skip a question mark room for a shop, but there is a risk that I might not be able to get curses. I think getting curses is more important, so I think I have to maximize question mark rooms. Wait, in terms of relics, so I have 19 right now, right? And so I'm guaranteed another 5, that's 24. And I'm hoping that one of those question mark rooms will give another relic. So let's hope I don't need the shop. Let's hope that happens. Okay. Alright, so 10 incoming, let's do Machine Learning, boosting. This is why I want to have the Tempest, right? Because on turn 1, usually I'll have a lot of energy, so I can easily do a Tempest here. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming. There's an egg, that's nice. Yeah, let's do that. And then anything anti-hologram? Not really. Let's do Akibiko Sweeping Beam. Then hologram, that's Sweeping Beam. Okay. Then do Genetic Algorithm. Ball Lightning, Blizzard. Blizzard didn't even deal any damage. That's a shame. Alright. Not sure why I played the Reinforced Body. Just, you know, wasted time. It's already fully defended before then. Alright, lots of incoming. I could hologram the what do you call it? The Aggregate again. I think I should do that. So hologram the Aggregate. I think I'll... Actually, do I need to rebound it? No, I think I'll rebound the Sweeping Beam. Let's do Aggregate, rebound, Sweeping Beam. I should count cards. Did I have an upgraded hologram? I did, but I don't have an unupgraded one. Yeah, I don't think I can play enough cards here. Yeah, I can only... Yeah, I don't think this was anywhere close to 10. Yeah, fine. Alright, still have to get combo at some point, right? A third Sweeping Beam, or was that... No, that's my collectibles on the Sweeping Beams. Very happy with that. Okay. Here, I can get 3 cards. Trip and Patience Purity, not a huge fan. Panic Button might be nice. Okay, I think I should be able to get Encyclopedian, so I think here I'll take the max HP. Here I will take the Panic Button because it's my favorite card, and then here I'll take the max HP as well. Okay. So I did get the well-fed modifier. Getting the stuff modifier might be a whole different challenge. Here I got Echo Form, which is nice. FTL is going to get me a panic button, which I don't... Well, I guess I can draw it. Should I save it? No, I don't think I need next turn. Let's do Echo Form, FTL, and then I have to do boot sequence. It would be nice to do a Tempest here too, but hopefully that's fine. Okay. 18. Let's do Aggregate. Okay, I forgot about the Echo Form. Probably didn't need to play the Aggregate twice there. I'm definitely not going to play the Reinforced Body. That's just going to waste time. Okay. 16. Still don't have the generic algorithms. Those are showing up very late, unfortunately. I could just kill. But also defend. No, let's... could fully defend. Charge. This is not enough, right? Yeah, let's do Charge Battery twice. And then do Sunder. Okay. 19. Sunder twice is enough. Yeah, I don't need to play. The genetic algorithms are already pretty powerful. We've got a Futures Potion, which I will take over one of the Fear Potions. I don't think I need two. And that, actually, I just need 5 more to get 5 more max HP to get the Stuff Modifier. Turbo Claw, Double Energy. I had 1 Double Energy and 1 Turbo, right? Which of those do I like more? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's take another Double Energy. Well, I guess they're both upgraded, but fine. Here, yeah. Beautiful. So I was able to get the Curse Modifier, and not that far off from being able to get a Collect bonus on the Normalities. Also, I just realized left or right is basically identical, right? I just got a rest set before or after. I think I'll go with after because I have plenty of HP. Should I try to get combo here somehow? Do have a Heat Sinks. If I get a Creative AI, did I get a Creative AI from the Control Chaos cards? No, it's probably going to take too long, right? Yeah, I don't think I'll worry too much about that. Let's do Sweeping Beam with Akabiko, which deals a lot of damage, and then Doom and Gloom actually kills everything. I want to wait for the genetic algorithms. Now, again, they take too long to show up, and one of them gives me 29, the other 36. I think that's pretty good. All right. Okay, Recursion Compile Driver, Double Energy number 3. Let's take the Double Energy here. Okay. And here I got the Reptomancer. All right. So, 12 incoming. Let's do... I think I'll do Tempest here, right? I will need some AoE damage, and I don't have enough. Next turn, I do have the Normality, right? That's hopefully fine. Let's do the... Actually, I need to play the upgraded boot sequence. Should I do Charge Battery? Do I need extra energy next turn? Well, I do have the Thunder Sweeping Beam. No, I have the Normality, so I don't think I need the extra energy. Let's just do boot sequence, Capacitor, and Tempest. Okay. Alright, unfortunately, I did waste the vulnerability, but I do still have Akabiko. That's good. So here, let's do... Man, I have to waste the Akabiko with the Sweeping Beam, right? I do Sunder, because Sweeping Beam is not enough for the backliner. Genetic Algorithm is not enough either. I think I have to do Sunder to this guy. Then do Sweeping Beam. Oh no, I don't think I have enough here. Unless I throw a Weakness Potion. Let's do Sweeping Beam. And then Genetic Algorithm. And then I have to hope one of the orbs will hit this dagger. Let's throw the Weakness Potion. That's still not enough. I messed up. I messed it up by 1. Yeah, so I wasted the Weakness Potion there. Ah, that's a shame. Alright, fine. Let's do Double Energy, Genetic Algorithm here, then Sweeping Beam, Doom and Gloom. Ah, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, I should have saved the Weakness Potion. Alright, this one, I think the Normalities really ruined me perfecting this one. Electrodynamics is great in this particular fight. Let's play that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there was a way to perfect this one, just because that Normality showed up in a very bad turn. Get rid of this guy with the Sunder, then do Double Energy, Sweeping Beam, anything into Hologram? I don't know, like a Ball Lightning? I definitely had one of those, right? Yes, sure, let's do Ball Lightning. Okay. No need to Hologram anything else. Okay. Alright, with Electrodynamics, I'm dealing 12 damage. Doom and Gloom is nice. And if I can already no longer perfect, I think I'll just do Charge Battery here and accept the damage. Okay. Actually, only 1 damage there, too. Alright, 28. Might as well wait for the... Wasn't there another... Oh, I already... Wait, did I play 2 Genetic Algorithms? I did. Okay, never mind then. So here, I guess I'll do Auto Shields, Charge Battery... Hologram, that should be enough to be fully defended. And then another Ball Lightning. Why not? Okay. Actually, that was enough to kill. Beautiful. At Happy Flower, every 3 turns get extra energy, and Lantern charge come with additional energy, as well as a Gambler's Brew and a Cold Snap. Didn't I have an FTL as well? Yeah, I had 1 FTL, but 2 Cold Snaps, so let's take a third. Okay. And here I got the Maw. Very happy to start off with a buffer. Yeah, let's just do Buffer, Tempest. No need to play anything else. I guess I could have done Turbo Tempest. That might have been better. would have got me 2 more Evoked Lightning Orbs. Here, let's do Genetic Algorithm, Sweeping Beam, and yeah, might as well do Charge Battery. Okay. If I have an opportunity, I wouldn't mind removing one for the anomalies, because I definitely don't need 2. Here, should I see what the white noise gives me? Yeah, why not? I don't think I'll do Capacitor. Let's do Sunder. Actually, fine. I can do Capacitor and the Cold Snap to keep my Frost Orbs, my Lightning Orbs, and get a Frost Orb. 28. I might just use my buffer here, right? Anything I need to hologram? I could hologram a boot sequence. That's 14 plus 3. I'm frail. So that's 17, not quite enough. So might as well just use up the buffer here, right? Let's do Chaos. Actually, I can hologram a Turbo. Yeah, and then do Tempest? Sure. Okay. Alright, there goes my buffer. Yeah, I'm not being attacked. That's good. Anything I need to rebound? Not really. I do have lots of energy next turn. Yeah, I don't think I'll rebound anything. Let's just do Charge Battery for even more energy. Okay. Alright, 31. That is a lot. Do I have another Normality coming up? Yeah, soon. So let's do Aggregate, double energy. That's a lot of energy. I think I can just hologram the... I don't have a lot of Carto, right? Let's hologram the Reinforced Body. Yeah, that would be enough. Let's do Ball Lightning, Doom and Gloom, and I'll speed this up. Alright, yep, 372 block was definitely enough. Here, I would love to do the Fragment, but I think the Fragment is actually better than the Sunder here. Yeah, fine, let's do the Fragment. At least I don't have to deal with the Anomalies anymore. Okay. Oof, that's a lot of incoming. Now this time I don't have a stack, right? And the Reinforced Body, I don't have enough energy for that, so I might be a little bit in trouble here. I do have a what do you call it, a rest set right after this, so I'm not too worried. Let's do Cold Snap, Sweeping Beam. I think I should hologram. I did have a boot sequence, right? Let's hologram boot sequence just to have a little bit extra block. Okay. Yeah, I'm not losing. I'm losing a lot, but not too much, especially because of all the max HP I have. Here, let's do FTL, double energy, Genetic Algorithm. Sweeping will give me a panic button, which, yeah, I guess I can. Sure. And then let's do another Sweeping Beam and Blizzard. Why not? Okay. Alright, I do have an Alpha one there. Can I try to get combo here? No, I think I need more Carto for the combo to be useful. Let's do Claw, Alpha 1. Yeah, no, and I'm also dealing way too much damage. It's fine. Alright, you got a Flex Potion stack. Steam Barrier Recursion. I did have a Steam Barrier already, right? Yeah, I don't have any stacks. Stacks might be better, though. Let's take the stack just to have a chance of perfecting the next boss. And I still have one more lead. Alright. So here I have to heal again. That's good. Okay. And then here I got Ceramic Fish. When we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold. Okay. And here I got the Gen Head. I took the right path, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, 13 incoming. The boot sequence alone is not enough. Let's do... Well, the upgraded boot sequence is enough. Let's play that. Should I just do Tempest? Save the Akabiko for next turn. No, I should use the Vulnerability. Yeah, so I think I'll do Sunder here. And then do... Actually, yeah, Ball Lightning is better than the Tempest. And then I can do Tempest. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, not being attacked. That's good, because I have the Normality. I will play the Genetic Algorithm, and then might as well do Charge Batteries for extra energy. Okay. Don't have a Normality next turn. That should be helpful. Alright, 13. So... I do have a hologram. I guess I can hologram the boot sequence, right? Yeah, let's do... Should I do Capacitor? Should I rebound anything? Next time I might be in trouble if I get attacked. Can I hologram? Yeah, if I hologram the Charge Battery, that's going to be 4 plus 8, 12. That's not quite enough. Because then I could have rebooted that, rebounded that. What if I hologram the Reinforced Body? And then a 2 energy... Wait, yeah, 2 energy 1 is enough, right? So then I can do Capacitor, rebound the Reinforced Body. That way, if I get attacked next turn, I should still be able to defend. Okay. Yep, that's good. And then, yeah, here, let's do double energy, Reinforced Body. Oh, it has to be a 3 energy one. All right, the Fragment Reinforced Body, because I was frail. Actually, the big attacks are starting up, and I'm not sure if I have what it takes here. 30 incoming. I do have double energy and hologram. So Genetic Algorithm coming up next turn, so if I can just defend this turn, I should be fine. Anything I need to hologram here? Well, let's do double energy first, then Sweeping Beam. Not Sweeping Beam, Steam Barrier. Sweeping Beam will give me a Sunder, which I don't really need. This is 13, and then I need another 17. Yeah, I guess it has to be another Reinforced Body here, right? Yeah, let's actually grab Sweeping Beam. So hang on, 17, that's a 3 energy Reinforced Body. So I can do Sunder, and then I can do Reinforced Body. Okay, and then next turn I have the Genetic Algorithm, right? Alright. Okay, genetic algorithm 34. That's actually not enough, so I have to hologram something too. I guess I don't have a good attack. Do I have another genetic algorithm coming up? No, but I have an aggregate. If I can draw a card, I can draw a card with the sweeping beam. So let's do sweeping beam. Then genetic algorithm and charged battery instead of the hologram. Okay. And then next turn I have aggregate and tempest. I don't think that's going to be enough though. If I can draw one more card, I could try to get the stack. That is actually also not going to be enough. Okay, hang on. So if I do turbo and aggregate, so tempest is going to be, it's going to evoke 21 times 9. That is going to be 189, right? 189 damage plus another 20. That's 209. It's not close. Not close at all. I didn't miscalculate, right? That's going to be, yeah, 21 times 9. No, wait. No, it's not 21. It's going to evoke 26 times. No, it is 21, right? No, I have 4 orbs already. Yeah, so it's going to evoke 26 times. Yeah. So it's 26 times 9, which is 180 plus 54, so 234. Plus another 20, so 254. Nah, it's still not enough. So I might have to defend here, right? I don't think there's... I could also... Wait, if I do a Gambler's Brew, I only get 26 block from the stack, and then auto shield is 38. So I think if I do auto shields, and then... Let me try auto shields here, okay? So now I have 27, that's 39. Yeah, so if I use the Gambler's Brew to just get rid of the capacitor, I think I should be able to play the stack for 40 exactly, and then do Tempest. Okay, so I'm still able to deal a lot of damage and can still defend. Phew. But yeah, unfortunately, did need slightly more damage to be able to kill this turn. Okay. 45 is not impossible. If I get a good card here, Sunder is 24. FTL will get me a Chaos. I do also have a Flex Potion. Should I drink it now? I think I'll drink the Flex Potion. I think I need it. Let's do FTL. And then Sunder is enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one, we got Sendile. Every 3 times to shuffle, drop line, gain 2 extra energy, and old coin on pickup, gain 300 gold. Really have a lot of gold and no way to spend it. So how many Doom and Glooms did I have? Just 2, and I only have 1 Defragment, right? So, let me just check. Yeah, let's take a 3rd Doom and Gloom. Hope I get a collect bonus on that. I need 1 more relic out of this. Nope, I did get a curse offered. I don't think I'll take it, though, because I already have enough curses. And I also don't want to lose max HP, so I guess I'll take the 2 Madnesses. Yeah, that doesn't hurt me. And, oh, here I can get a relic. Okay, good. So I am able to get a like shiny just with 25 relics exactly. Very happy with that. Probably going to do Akibiko's Sweeping Beam here. Okay. Then, Boot Sequence. That I will take a little bit of damage. Let's take the Cold Snap or play the Cold Snap here. Yeah, only lose 2 HP that way. Okay. Alright, 26 incoming. Let's do Turbo, Madness, Doom and Gloom. No need to play the other Madness. Okay. And then here I have lots of incoming. FTL will get me a Sunder. Is that enough? I am not sure. 24 plus 9 is 33. No, that's not quite enough. Can I hologram something? I can hologram a Sweeping... No, a free Doom and Gloom. Right. Let's do that. And then the Sunder... Still not enough. I can rebound the Sunder. Now it is enough. All right. Then do Capacitor Steam Barrier. We'll take a little bit of damage here. Okay. 19. Oh, I can do double energy. Not sure if that does anything here. White Noise gives me loop and another Sunder. It's fine. I have a bunch of rest sites coming up, so I should be fine. Here is Tempest going to be enough? Yeah, with the Dark Orb it is. Beautiful. Alright, got Birth Phase Earn. Whenever you play Power Card, heal 2 HP. Yeah, I already have... I don't think I can get a Collect Bonus on the Genetic Algorithm. And this one is going to be really useless. I think I'll grab another Turbo here. Okay. Alright. Here I got the Jawworms. Okay. Alright. Lots of income. Let's do Storm. Play the Boot Sequences. Then do Tempest. Actually, did I need to play the Boot Sequences? Oh, yeah, because I'm actually losing HP even with both Boot Sequences played. Okay. Alright. Here... Should I do... No, wait. Sunder is not enough to kill anything. That's a shame. I could use the Vulnerability Potion, but no, it's fine. I think I'll just do... Should I just do Tempest? No, let's do Sunder and hope one of the orbs hits this guy. It did. Beautiful. Okay. And then here I can do Genetic Algorithm. That's good. Let's do Doom and Gloom and wait. Okay. And if I can get the other Genetic Algorithm played too, that might be worth it. Let's do Sweeping Beam here. At 2 energy room for Spotty's not... actually, it is enough with the Cold Snap, so let's do that. Actually, I can just do another cold snap. That way I don't have to worry about things at all. Anything into hologram? Here, I can do turbo. Actually, I don't need to do turbo reinforced body there. Come. And then here, I can just do Doom and Gloom for a kill. Beautiful. All right. Stack, Tempest, Cool-Headed. How many Tempests did I have? I only had 2. I did have 1 stack. And another stack is really tempting. Let's take the Tempest. There's a small chance. Oh, I completely forgot. I needed to reject 3 more cards, and I already had the Encyclopedian modifier, so I think stuff would have been very doable. I think I just missed the stuff modifier. Yeah, that's a shame. Alright, here let's do Capacitor, Boot Sequence, and Tempest. I would have loved to play the double energy. I probably should have skipped the Capacitor and just a double energy Tempest. That might have been better. Okay. Alright, I am not sure if I want the Curse here. Let's do Sunder. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. I mean, I already have enough curses. I don't think I need another one. Alright, another 10. Let's do double energy. Sweeping Beam is not going to get me. Actually, here, let's do the genetic algorithm here as well. Okay. And then do Sunder one more time. Alright. Oh, that was risky. I might have gotten the curse out of that. Alright, 32 is a lot. Let's do Sweeping Beam. That did not even break through the block. Ooh. Do I have a 0-cost attack card? I do not. That is unfortunate. Okay, alright. Well, at least I have a rest side before the boss fight. Okay. Alright, 15. There's a panic button here. No attacks. I think I'll just do here, Charge Battery and a Reinforced Body. No need to play the panic button if I don't have to. And then another 10. Let's do the Fragment. Madness. Not Madness, the Cold Snap there. Charge Battery. Alright, and then I'm dealing 12 damage every turn with the Lightning Orb, so I just need to deal slightly more. Here, let's do Doom and Gloom. That should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, recycle Overclock Hello World. I don't know if I need an innate Hello World. Probably not. Yeah, it's a little too late to take max HP. Yeah, still might as well. Yeah, I definitely missed the stuff modifier. I should have been careful. Should have realized that I needed to get a little bit of my max HP. Alright, and I don't have as many potions as I'd like to have here. When are normalities coming up? I have to plan. There is one normality next turn, and I might have trouble defending if I don't have any card draw, and I don't look like to have card draw. Let me see what the power potion gives me. Buffer is really nice. I think I'll do the buffer here. 2 buffers, right. Then do the fragment. I don't think I'll do static discharge here. Let's do boot sequence 2, and then Tempest. Okay, that's 6 cards played this turn. That's fine. Next turn, well, let's see what happens next turn. Okay. Yeah, 21 incoming. And I didn't draw enough cards. Hologram won't get me back anything useful. Let me see if the colorless pushing gives me something. Transmutation, Metamorphosis, Deep Breath. Deep Breath is interesting. Transmutation might give me something good. It also might give me something horrible. And then with Normality, I don't have that many options. So I think I have to do Deep Breath here. One more Deep Breath? No. I'm going to lose my power. There's nothing I can do here, right? Absolutely nothing. What a shame. Is there anything else I could have done? Not really. Okay, I haven't reloaded at all today. Let's do the one reload of today, and let's see if the transmutation would have gotten me something different. If it gives me a way to exhaust the normality, that might be worth it, right? So let's do... I still will drink this. I think that was the right idea. Then do the boot sequences, the fragment, and Tempest. Okay, so I think that was a good first turn. Okay. And then here, let's drink this... Oh, different cards now. Wait, what did I change? I didn't change the RNG, right? Why did I get different cards? Interesting. Well, none of this helps. So, yeah, that's... I guess there's nothing I could have done here, right? What if I do... Wait. What if I don't play the Hand of Fate? What if the Cold Snap, Hologram, the Cold Snap? That actually does allow me... I missed that last time. Yeah, that would allow me to be able to perfect, but lose both of my buffers, which, of course, is not ideal. Another 21. There's a genetic algorithm. That's good. And I should play 2 cards, right? So let's do Hologram and Tempest. Doesn't matter what I bring back here, right? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here. That's good. Sweeping will give me a capacitor, which if I had more frost drops, that would be good. There's a hologram. What would I even hologram back? Not really. Nothing useful, anything. If I can get to the reinforced body next turn, that would be good. So let's do FTL, then Sweeping Beam 1, Sweeping Beam 2. And I could even... No, I think the Reinforced Body with double energy should be enough. If I can draw the Normality now, that might be good. So if I hologram another sweeping beam, then do ball lightning, capacitor. Capacitor might be better. Let's do capacitor and then sweeping beam. That way I don't have to deal with anomaly next turn, which might be helpful. Okay. Ooh, 42. That's with vulnerability, right? So even if I do force body with 4 energies, 32 plus 6, that's not enough, right? So I don't think there's anything I can do here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. All right, fine, fine. I think this would have been, I don't know. I needed to get somewhat luckier with card draws. I need to get the genetic algorithm, for example, a little sooner. Let's do, I have to play 3 cards with double energy, genetic algorithm, and charge battery. Yeah, I think maybe if I had rejected a few cards and if I had taken max HP instead, it might have made my draws a little bit more consistent, but at least if I can't perfect this one, did I have an aggregate? No, I just had the double energies, right? So, I don't know, should I just do Tempest here? 30 incoming, that is a lot. Let's do hologram, let's grab at least some defensive capabilities here with the charge battery, for example. Then do another charge battery and Tempest. Okay. Actually, I was fully defended, so it'd be funny if it's just on one turn. No. The anomalies really messed me up. Yeah, and it's a shame that I have so much gold and I wasn't able to spend it. I mean, finishing the game with over 3,000 gold. At least I got it to and like shiny, so I think the shop at most would have possibly given me more collector bonuses. Let's do aggregate here, sweeping beam, then sunder, cold snap, and well, yeah, might as well do white noise. Okay, I'm okay not playing the loop there. I'm down to 15 HP now. I'm a little worried about surviving. I have to play the panic button here. And then next turn, I won't be able to play the stack. So actually, wait. If I play the Sunder, next turn the enemy will be forced to transform, right? Yeah, so let's do panic button and then rebound. Okay. All right, so at least I'm not being attacked next turn. That's good. Still taking damage, though. All right. Okay, capacitor would heal me. That is tempting. Next turn, I don't have enough blocks, so I might be in trouble. Can I do sweeping beam? Yeah, I think I'll do... Let's do sweeping beam first. Okay. Then, how do I do this? Can I draw another card? Not really, right? Let's do capacitor. Charge battery. Okay. I'm actually a little bit worried about next turn. Yeah, 39 incoming. Leap is only 10. If I do leap, turbo, and tempest, I have 31, 34. No, I'm dead here. All right. So I have to do another reload. Let me see if that changes the RNG with the colorless potion. What if I drink that at the beginning? Yeah, let me see if that does anything. So if I drink the colorless potion at the beginning, Panacea, Secret Weapon, the Bomb. Panacea would allow me to get extra card draw. Would allow me to get the genetic algorithm next turn, right? Yeah, all right, let's try that. I will still drink this. Did not get a buffer this time. All right, let's do the machine learning then. Okay, so let's do the machine learnings. Play the Panaceas. Okay. Then I have to do the boot sequences, Defragment, and Tempest. Now, next turn, I do want to play 4 cards, and I can't. I can only play 3, so I think I'll do Static Discharge as well, and then the Tempest. Because that way I can play 3 cards next turn, and I don't have to worry about not being able to play any cards a turn after. Yeah, so here, let's do... I think Cold Snap is not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do Cold Snap, Genetic Algorithm, and then Tempest. Okay. Yeah, so just drinking the potion turn 1 was the key. Alright, 27. The machine learning is also really nice. So what can I hologram? The problem is I just don't have enough block, and I don't have the buffers anymore, right? Let's do Steam Barrier FTL. Then hologram a Steam Barrier. That's 20. I need a little bit more than that. Let's hologram a hologram. Wait, the sweeping beam is going to give me a ball lightning and then normality. I don't think I need that. So yeah, let's hologram a hologram, then hologram the Steam Barrier. And I have to play that to be able to fully defend. Okay. Alright. I think I was being attacked next turn too, right? Okay, no, I wasn't. Okay, that's helpful. Should I just do... I don't know what to do here. I do have a genetic algorithm next turn, right? So 1 card is enough, technically. So yeah, let's just do Sunder, Cold Snap, and then I can play Double Energy. Yeah, let's just do Sunder and Cold Snap here. Actually, I could do Ball Lightning too, right? Yeah, let's do Ball Lightning and then Cold Snap. Okay. And then I just need the... I'm not vulnerable here either. That helps a lot. Yeah, that's a really... Although genetic algorithm would probably have been enough. Let's do genetic algorithm and then Tempest. Okay. Alright. Okay, 33. I did get an normality here, and now there's, again, no way for me to defend, right? Unless this gives me a buffer? No. Yeah, fine. Actually, even a buffer would not have been enough, right? Alright, fine. I will do the bias condition. Let's do Doom and Gloom. And then, yeah. Alright. So I think this one, I don't know. I needed, I guess, another 2 genetic algorithms, and they would have to show up in the right turn. That was going to be very hard to pull off. The enemy is actually transforming here, which is nice. Should I do aggregate? Yeah, let's do aggregate. Rebound will give me... Panic button might not... Actually, next turn I have to stack. So, yeah, let's rebound the sweeping beam. Okay. And then do cold snap. Actually, I'm not sure why I'm playing the Sunders. I guess next turn... Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm playing the Sunders. Next turn, can I play 4 cards? Yeah, I should be able to. So, yeah, let's not worry about dealing more damage. Also, at some point, drink the Fear Potion, right? 33, there's the stack. That's actually not enough. That's interesting. All right. I didn't realize I didn't have enough energy. I do have a turbo, so let's do Sweeping Beam. Turbo... Then stack, I need 39, right? Yeah, so let's do capacitor and then stack. Okay. Alright, I think at this point I have enough HP that I should be fine, right? Unless I get a bad draw here. The machine learning really helps. The extra card draw on turn 1 is a huge help here. Scrape will give me nothing super useful. There's a skim next turn, although it would allow me to get rid of cards I don't really need. I think it's safer to do the charge battery. Do I need extra energy? Yeah, I have a skim, so let's grab the extra energy for next turn. Okay. Time-wise... Oh, wow. I did not realize how slow I'm playing. Okay, I have to speed up to get the... ooh, that's 14 times 7. It's a lot of damage. Not even going to check whether that's enough. It should be 100... oh, no, okay. It was about 100, right? Wait, I have enough block. Let's do Streamline or Buffer. Let's do... No, let's bring back a turbo, play that, then do... Skim will give me Chill, All for 1. The All for 1 might be really good. Let's do Chill, All for 1, then another turbo, double energy, buffer, and then Streamline. Okay, I did not check, but, okay, I think I should be fine, right? Okay. Alright, still being attacked. Okay, now I'm worried. Genetic algorithm is not useful here. Don't have anything good coming up. This might be a problem. Let's do Beam Cell, Compile Driver. Don't really have a lot of energy. Melter is... Oh, I forgot about the Fear Potion. That might have been enough, right? Compile Driver again. Another Compile Driver will give me a Doom and Gloom. No, let's do... Oh, no. I only have 6... Wait, this is my strongest attack card, and I'm missing some. Unbelievable. I got very close. I think if I drank the Fear Potion a little sooner, that would have been enough. Okay, let's do one more reload. I'll speed this up, though, because I think I figured it out. So I had to drink the potions in the beginning, and I think I did the Colorless Potion first, because that gave me the Panaceas, right? Yep. And then I did this to get the Machine Learnings. Yeah, all right. So I'll speed this up. I'll be back with the victory, although unlikely to be able to perfect this one anymore. Yeah, so it was easy. Once I fixed it at the very end, I was able to deal enough damage with the All for 1. Alright, so yeah, missed the last boss, 1465, could have been 1565 if I gotten luckier there, though it would have been hard to perfect the last boss. I did get a lot of other modifiers, so of these 7 elites, I perfected 6, so just missed the Reptimancer on Act 3, got 2 of the 3 bosses. Overkill was easy. I think combo would have been possible if I gotten a little luckier with the creative AI. Got 3 Collectormuses, which out of 56 cards is not as amazing. I got 1 in Charge Battery, I was close to getting one in the Cold Snap, the Doom and Gloom, double energy. I did get 1 hologram. That's good. I actually was close to getting 1 on the Normalities, Sunder, man, and Tempest. I was very close to getting a few more, so that might actually be a little less than I'd like. I got over 4,000 gold and ended up the game with 3,000 gold left over, so no shop. Maybe going for a shop at the end might have allowed me to get an extra collect bonus or 2. Did get the I Like Shiny modifier with exactly 25 relics, and I think I missed the stuff modifier. That would have been easy to get to if I rejected 2 more cards with the Singing Bowl. I missed that. So I think an easy 125, well, not an easy 25 points would have been possible for 1480, and then theoretically, if you perfect the Act 3 boss, 1580 would have been doable, but I think that would be very difficult. And... the game is keeping in suspense. Was I able to get in the top 20? Yeah, wow. All right, I'm 8th place. Okay, That actually makes me very happy. I think it means that not everybody was able to perfect all the bosses, right? So nobody has what my theoretical maximum would have been at 1580. Actually, I obviously believe 7th place because I'm tied. 6th place seems unusual, but maybe possible, but then it jumps up to the unreasonable scores here. So yeah, effectively 2nd place. Nick has about 50 points less than me. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nick wasn't able to perfect all the bosses. Now, the other thing is also, if you decide to go for Highlander, you won't be able to get... actually, can you get curses with Highlander? Yes, if you get the... No, there was a duplicate parasite, so I don't think you can get curses with Highlander. Because, yeah, even if I didn't take the normalities, which actually I didn't need to get the reigning money modifier because I had over 4,000 gold, so the 99 gold from the normalities would not have been needed to get the extra points there, especially because I wasn't spend any... Actually, I do wonder if I didn't take... If I rejected the normalities... Although, no, I needed the normalities to be able to get curses because I wasn't sure if I was going to see the Writhing Mass. So in retrospect, knowing that I would get the Writhing Mass, I could have skipped the normalities, still get the reigning money modifier, and possibly had an easier time against the final boss. Alright, yeah, that's interesting. I also see the Dark here with 1365. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. I'll be curious to see if you had a good score with the same attempt, or if you're somehow able to perfect the last boss. Anyway, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the sealed deck, purple cards, and deadly events modifiers, and Gemino did really well, effectively 1st place with 1568. Congratulations, Gemino perfected all the 10 elites on all the bosses, which is very impressive. I had no chance against the Act 2 boss at least. Gemino mentioned that he drafted a spot weakness over a signature move, and that I think was smart. Gemino mentioned he doesn't like signature move, and I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of signature move either. It does help a lot on Act 1, but yesterday I think the deck has to have not too many attacks, and yesterday that was a problem. I think a few days ago I had signature move, I didn't have a lot of attacks, so it ended up being really well, working out really well. But yesterday there were just too many attacks, and oftentimes I just wasn't able to play the signature move, and it more hindered my run more than it helped. So yeah, with the spot weakness, Gemino had much more success. He also was able to get Highlander, Overkill, Popper, I like Shiny Librarian, and the Lightspeed modifier, and in addition was able to get the money modifier just barely, which I missed. So yeah, congratulations, great score from Gemino. Next you have Nick here with 1549, also a great score. Nick perfected all the elites and all the bosses as well. Was able to get 3 collector mercies, so one of the few people decided to go for collector mercies, although Nick did not mention that he got Encyclopedian, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't able to pull that off. He mentioned that he started off the run with 3 twin strikes, and then he also got the strike dummy, which made the twin strikes really powerful. He also grabbed a collect to be able to gain extra energy, and that allowed him to play the signature move more frequently with the tantrum. And yeah, I think he also took a different path because he was able to get the Mystery Machine modifier, so I suspect he took the path with more question marks on Act 1. He also was able to get Overkill, Lightspeed, and a like Shiny modifier. So yeah, great score, congratulations. Next you have Mike here with 1493, Peltz got 1467 in the top 20, Roland got 1466, Cyberfox got 1416. Next you have Dopar here with 1393. And then in the top 100, just barely, you have me here with 1295, 2 points above Zembri with 1293. So I perfected 6 of the 10 elites, but missed the last 2 bosses. I only got the Act 1 boss. I had no chance against the Act 2 boss whatsoever. Maybe with some reloads, I might have been able to perfect the Act 3 boss, but yeah, my deck was just not built for the Act 2 boss. Was able to get Highlander, Overkill. At the very end, once I realized I wasn't able to perfect the last boss, I waited a little bit for the Windmill Strike to get me Overkill. Was able to get Popper, I like Shiny, Lightspeed, and missed Encyclopedian. Olea actually pointed out that against the Act 2 boss, I could have considered keeping the Ancient Potion together with the Speed Potion to gain permanent dex, and that's something that I usually miss. I undervalue the Ancient Potion too often, and although I don't think it would have made a big difference because I lost the Act 2 boss by a lot, it is something I should consider going forward. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.